Moments with Kaylin. It's inspiring. Moments with Kaylin. Come on in. Hello everyone, my music decided to stop on me, so you didn't get to hear the big sound of the music. It was good, but I hope everyone had a wonderful first day at school. I hope you enjoyed finding your classes. I'm sorry I couldn't have been on yesterday. Was getting ready for my first day of school, and yeah, so hope everyone had a wonderful day. I hope the parents had a great day. I hope the children just were able to just enjoy their first day of school. I hope it was exciting. I hope it was everything you wanted it to be. And I just am glad that we had a great first day. My day was great. I got to all my classes safely. I got to school safely. The day went by safely. Everything was good. So, yay. So, back to school. That is the theme. We are in another year of this wonderful school year, 2018 through 2019. I am so happy. Just wanted to give a little bit of advice for school and just going into the school year. I know we already had our first day, but going into it with a great mind and just being able to know that this school year is going to be great. So, first, there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. You have to learn. You have to wait. You can't rush through school. No matter how much you dread school, you cannot rush through it. You have to take each year seriously. You have to take each year more seriously than you took the last year. You have to work hard. You have to push through. So don't try to rush through the year. Don't take things easy. Don't take the elevator through school. You have to work hard and you have to pay attention in class. Do what is right and not what is easy. It may seem your schoolwork, if you're doing your work, it may seem easy to use your calculator. But if the teacher tells you to do the math on the paper and show your work, show your work. Do the right thing, not the easy thing. It always is great to do the right thing in class because you may not know, but your teachers watch you. They watch how you're an influence on the class. They watch how you basically are leading in class, and they're watching you and making sure your behavior is great. So, with that being said, you do what's right. You never know. You might get a good reward in return. You may be recognized in class. You may not think the teacher's watching you, but they are. So be watchful of your actions and your attitudes and just do what is right. Dreams do not work unless you do. You have to work. If you want to pass your class, you have to work hard enough for it. Don't go through this school year with the mindset that I don't have to do the work. Because if you don't do the work, you're going to get zeros and you may end up failing. So try to stay on the right path. Do what the teacher tells you to do. Do your work. Pay attention in class. Make sure you're taking a good amount of notes. Make sure you are being attentive. Make sure you are watching. Make sure you are seeing how everybody is going. Just make sure you are attentive and make sure that you are great in this school year. Also, before I go on, there are going to be distractions in the background, so if you see something, just forget you ever saw it. Okay? Thank you. So, nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible, because in impossible is spelled I-M-P-O-S-S-I-B-L-E. So don't ever say this work is impossible. Going through the school year is impossible. Passing this class is impossible. Nothing is impossible because everything is possible. Don't think that you can't do anything. give you some advice. Just don't feel like you have to perfect everything in that one moment. Because you're in school, you're taking tests. Don't study just for the test and then lose all the knowledge. You have to actually take time to study your work, and you have to make sure it's coming through your brain, not just going through your going off your shoulder, because that means you're not learning. You're just taking notes and studying or cramming the night before just to get that grade that you want, instead of actually retaining the knowledge that you need. So just know that nothing's impossible and try your hardest. Learn to listen. Everybody say learn in your head. Yeah. So the L stands for learn to listen. You have to learn to listen in class. You may not like your teacher, you may not like how they teach, but you still have to learn, because at the end of the day, if you do not listen to them, there are consequences for your actions. So make sure you're learning and you're paying attention. E, enter and exit. That means enter through the school year with that great mind, exit the school year with the great mind. Make sure as you're entering the school year that you're constantly having that goal that you want to do great. Don't try to fail your class on purpose because you don't want to be in it. There are ways to fix every problem that you have in school. I know at Florida High, if you have a problem with your class, you can switch your schedule. Always know that at school that you have to try your hardest. It may seem like it's the hardest thing in the world, but trust me, there are harder things in life. So you have to always try your best. That's A, always try your best. Because if you don't try your best, then your grades are going to reflect that. Because teachers can tell when you're trying your hardest and when you're just slacking. So always try your best. Know that you can do whatever you put your mind to, because you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. So don't let anyone try to make you feel like you can't do it, because you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. So always try your best. R, respect yourself and others. Respect others in class. Make sure you are being nice. No bullying. No hazing. No harassment. No making fun of people. Because the effects of that can cause way more things. And I will talk about that another time. But just remember that your actions have consequences. So go be smart when you're going through this year. You have to be smart and know what you're doing. Because if you, like my mom always tells me, if you make a wrong mistake, own up to it. If you make a good mistake, own up to it. If you're doing things in school that you know aren't going to benefit you, stop doing them. Go into the school year with a proactive mind. Be proactive and don't be negative. The more you think negative, the more you see the glass half empty instead of half full. Also, you can't let others try to intimidate you. My mom's going to talk about that, but I know too. You just can't let others intimidate you. First day, it makes you feel like, I got so much going on. I don't know where to go. And even if it's your first day, I know that's scary too. First day at a new school. You have to go in with the mindset that I can do this. I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to let anybody mess with me. So go in with that mindset. Don't let anybody try to bring you down during school. Don't fall for peer pressure. Don't let anybody influence you to do the wrong thing. If you know that it's wrong and it goes against God or it goes against what your parents teach you, don't do it. And also, going back to respect. Respect goes a long way. A simple yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir will take you a long way. Make sure you're being respectful in class, because that, as simple as that, that could get you into a class that you never thought you were going to, but just because you were respectful to that teacher, they will let you pass on to next grade, even higher class that you didn't even think you were going to take. So just be respectful. Life is the best school. God is the best teacher. Problem is the best assignment, and failure is the best revision. Going to break that down. Life is the best school. Life teaches you a lot of things. You learn things in life. You make mistakes in life, and life happens just like school happens. There are maybe some moments in school where you're not doing as good as you are, but that's why you have room to improve. Just like with life, if you make a mistake in life, you have room to be able to change your life and be able to make it better. And God is the best teacher. He is over all of our lives, and God teaches you these lessons and these things so you can improve on it and be better in what you're doing. Problem is the best assignment, because whenever there's a problem, there is always a solution with math. No matter what problem you have, there's always a solution. So don't think that you can't solve any problem in school, especially with math. You can solve any problem. Honestly, every problem is solvable unless they say otherwise. So go in with that mindset that for all my problems, I have a solution. Don't say, try your best not to say can't this year or cannot. Don't say cannot. Say I can and I will. You have to declare that. Say your declarations in the morning, whether that be is I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, or I am going to do this, or I got this, or school is going to be great today. Just saying great things in the mornings to declare that you have a great day. And also, I'll leave off with this little poem about being yourself. And that says, it's by Jared David Meakin. And it says, I've always been an outcast, proud not to be part of a class, rather stand out in the crowd. You can try to be someone else, but you're better off just being yourself. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Stay true to yourself and you will go far. You have the tools to build your road. Why follow someone else's path when you can create your own? Why follow somebody else's path when you can just create your own? Why try to live somebody else's life? You have your own life. Choose the way you want to live it. You have your own, you just have your own life, and you just got to choose the right way to live it. And you have to choose the right way and right mindset that you want to have when you're going into the school year. Think positive thoughts. See the glass is half full, not half empty. Okay? Please. We want this school year to be great. We want it to be impactful. And I just hope, if you are watching, that I hope that everybody has a great year. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And Mom?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted.
But my mom is coming on.
I was distracted. She was waving at us.
Did you go off?
No, I didn't go off.
Oh, well, yeah. My mom's about to talk.
Move the camera. All right. I think I moved it over far enough. Maybe not. Kaylin, you might have to. Oh, yeah, I did. I think. I'm so sorry. I got this washed off. Just wanted to come on for a very brief second. In addition to what Kaylin was saying, I just wanted to talk to the parents just briefly, hoping that we saw a lot of lovely, beautiful pictures of all the students on today. And they did. They look absolutely amazing. But parents, please get involved with your school, children's school. Don't just let the first day be a day where you take pictures, post them on Facebook, let everybody say how beautiful they were, and not get involved. Please get involved. Go out for visits as much as you can. Meet the teachers. Understand what it is that is expected of the students, and make sure that your child is doing what they need to do. And Kaylin said earlier, and this was the point that I wanted to come on to, please. Kaylin gave me a call today at school, and one thing that I try to do in the mornings is talk to her in the mornings, but also try to do, you know, some type of a note card of motivation, put it in her lunch bag, just so she will have that to look at and refer to. And so she called me halfway through the day and said, you know, Mommy, I just called to tell you how my school day went, and you know, it was good. And then she said, but I felt intimidated in math because I'm the only 8th grader in there. And what did I tell you immediately?
Don't be intimidated by people, because I was put in the class for a reason.
Right. I told her you belong there. Okay? She's taking honors classes and in class with high schoolers. She's in 8th grade. And she was feeling very frantic because she's the only one. And my thing to her was, don't be intimidated by anybody, because you belong there. You deserve to be there. You earn your right to be there. And so don't let anybody tell you anything that will make you think you don't belong where you're supposed to be. And so parents, talk to your children, you know, help them to understand and to feel if they earn the right to be there, they deserve to be there. And you pump them up and you let them know, and you make them understand that they don't have to be afraid. They don't have to. She's smart. She's brilliant. She's I say all the time, when she comes on, I do nothing. I don't give her any of her footage, anything that she says. It's divine inspiration. It's what it is that God has given her to do. And so no assistance of mine. She's brilliant. She's going places, you know, and I make sure that I do everything I can to encourage my girls and make sure that if it's something they want to do, it's their dream, we're going to push it. And so make sure your children understand that. Don't let them walk around afraid. They earn the right to be exactly where they are. Get involved this school year. Meet the teachers. Look at the homework. Make them get off their phones, whatever, but be an involved parent. It's more than just sending them to school, but you got to go out there, because sometimes, you know, teachers don't pay them any attention because they don't see parents. They want the parental involvement. If we have any teachers, any educators, administrators on here, I'm sure you will say the same thing. You want the parents to be involved. I'm sorry, it's a little warm because Kaylin got us outside and I'm sweating. But be involved this school year. Okay, make sure your children understand and know that you're involved. Make sure they're doing what they're doing, but help them to understand that wherever they are, whatever it is they're doing, they deserve to do that. They deserve to be there. Don't let them be intimidated because of age, you know, because of grade and status, but they earn the right to be there because of their smarts, what have you. Let them know. All right, I love y'all. I just wanted to come on because, you know, initially I had to, you know, really pull her back in because she was a little down. But I'm like, no, you deserve this. You deserve, and that goes for all of us. Wherever you are, you deserve to be. If you're where you're supposed to be, you deserve to be there. All right, I'm giving it back to Kaylin. I'm going back over here. She'll close you out.
Well, just to everybody again, have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you enjoy your teachers and your classes. And just, I love you guys. Bye.